This video will briefly look at the consequences of a Kılıçdaroğlu victory in the May 2023 elections in Turkey. Turkey is situated at the crossroads of three continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa, and Turkey aimed modernization and economic development since its foundation by Atatürk in 1923. The resentful conservatives in the country have politically instrumentalized Islam and came to power with AKP in 2002. Initially successful in maintaining economic growth and European integration, successive Erdoğan governments got mired in corruption scandals and political crises. Erdoğan followed the path of other populist authoritarian leaders and constructed a super presidential system that centralizes political power in his person. Kılıçdaroğlu's election would mean a return to democracy and an opportunity to institutionalize pluralism in Turkey. Thus, an important country will be leaving the camp of autocracies and returning to the community of democracies. Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu has studied public finance and worked at the Treasury Ministry in Turkey as an auditor and retired from the bureaucracy in 1991 as the General Director of the Social Security system in Turkey. Joining CHP, he was elected in 2001 as a member of the parliament. CHP is the Republican People's Party, the party founded by Atatürk and the founding party of Turkey. And since 2010, Kılıçdaroğlu has served as the leader of the CHP and is currently the candidate for the presidency of Turkey of the opposition alliance of six parties. This is the official disclosure of assets document for Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu. And it is one of his strongest aspects, other than being a polite and humble personality, is his honesty, proven by this document, whereby Kılıçdaroğlu and his wife own only three modest apartments in Ankara and some oil paintings. Another characteristic of Kılıçdaroğlu is that he comes from the Alevi minority of the southeastern province of Turkey, Tunceli or Dersim, and this aspect makes him a suitable engineer for the construction of pluralist democracy in Turkey. In fact, an agreement signed by the leaders of six political parties that are opposing the current authoritarian populist regime in Turkey. And this alliance actually was organized by Kemal Kılıçdaroğlu and has met in a format of roundtable meetings for considerable period of time. And on the basis of serious committee work and research, they developed this official document, which will actually serve as a guide for the Kılıçdaroğlu administration should it win the 2023 presidential elections and parliamentary elections. Wise, it is expected that the opposition coalition will also obtain a majority in the parliament. And in fact, it was a pluralistic endeavor to bring the six parties from different political backgrounds and orientations and come up with a well-organized and strong document, which was further developed and signed as the Common Policies Agreement document in January 30, 2023 by these six parties of the alliance. And it contains more than 2,300 concrete goals, policies, and projects. And the agreement will form the backbone of the government program to be implemented after the elections. The gist of the program is strengthening democracy, the rule of law, and the separation of powers, investing in education and innovation to drive economic growth and competitiveness, combating corruption and increasing transparency in government, ensuring Turkey's foreign policy aligns with democratic values and is based on mutual respect and cooperation, promoting human rights and social justice, including equality for women and minorities, improving infrastructure to support economic growth and development, providing economic opportunities for all with a focus on small and medium-sized businesses, addressing environmental issues and promoting sustainable development, and investing in healthcare to provide universal coverage. And some of the points in the program likely to appeal to investment capital for Turkey are economic reforms that aim to create a more predictable and stable business environment, infrastructure investments, including transportation, energy, and communications to improve overall competitiveness, digital transformation to make the country a hub for technology and innovation, and regional integration and increasing the ease of doing business in Turkey. In conclusion, Kılıçdaroğlu's election as president would form a turning point for Turkey and will initiate a critical reorientation. The government program replaces the awkward synthesis of political Islamism and nationalism as the ruling ideology of the country with a pluralistic and contemporary reinterpretation of Turkey's pre-AKP values of rationalization, modernization, and civilization. The program identifies the current presidential system as the root cause of the current economic, political, judicial, and cultural decline and is designed to replace it with a strengthened parliamentary system. The reform program aims at reorientation of Turkey's grand strategy from autocratization to democratization, from identity politics to democratic pluralism, from unnecessary international conflict to rational cooperation, from dirty capital to clean capital, and from personalistic and unforeseeable administration to institutionalized and transparent governance. Turning to a new direction doesn't by itself assure success. Much skill, hard work, and good fortune are also needed. The sustainability of the reform program depends on constructing a pluralistic civic culture to avoid a gradual return to bad habits. Constant and vigilant supervision of political and bureaucratic processes by a high-quality citizenry is needed to institutionalize transparency and accountability.